This is a presentation on environmental management options for the former Hobbit mining site. My name is Janie Maitland, and this is a presentation for environmental management. The topic of discussion for this presentation is the former mining site, known as the Hobbit Mining Complex. Since 2015, mining operations at the Hobbit mining site has been ceased. The mining site stretches between Lincoln and Boone counties in West Virginia. So why manage this site? Why should there be a sense of urgency to do something with it? Since the mining site has been left out of use, there are still many concerns about the environmental impact it has. There is a phenomenon that happens at surface mining sites called acidic mine drainage. This is what occurs when chemicals such as arsenic are washed into nearby waterways. Many waterways near former mining sites have been identified as having a pH balance similar to vinegar. This can be dangerous to not only the aquatic life in the waterways, but to the public. Our vision statement for this project is simply to heal the wounds left on our wild and wonderful West Virginia mountains through education and reclamation. What are our options for managing this site? Governor Tomlin recently suggested that this site could be used in the future as a residential or business development. However, there are concerns about the quality of water here. The site is close to the highway, which would make it ideal for a development site. However, it's still not easily accessible. Other countries have turned former mining sites into solar farms, so that's still an option. However, there are still many environmental concerns with solar farms. For one, solar batteries are still not easily recycled or disposed of. There are also some concerns that solar farms cause the temperature of the areas they lie in to raise. Additionally, there are concerns for wildlife, and of course, the site not being easily accessed could cause issues with the site. However, other countries seem to have much success converting mining sites to solar farms, so there's still a chance this alternative plan could work. Another option is to turn the site into an entertainment destination. In Sweden, the Dalhalla Amphitheater was once a rock quarry. Now, it hosts concerts and hundreds of guests. In Romania, a former salt mine is now home to an amusement park as well as a spa. In Shanghai, a former rock quarry is now home to a luxury hotel with magnificent views. A former mining site in England is now home to a beautiful botanical garden. Several former mining sites in the United States are now home to outdoor adventure parks, which host dirt bike races, zip-lining adventures, and more. The idea of turning a former mining site into a destination for adventures isn't a new idea, but there's still many safety concerns, some of which the state of West Virginia could not afford unless an outside investor took control of them. The option that we will focus on in this presentation is the idea of turning the Hobbit Mining Complex into an ecotourism destination while also intertwining reforestation and reclamation. So what are the benefits of this? For one, the reclamation and reforestation of this land will address the environmental concerns associated with this area. Next, this project could create economic growth in the area, which has been greatly affected by the closure of the Hobbit mining site. This could provide jobs and many other opportunities to the area, as well as bringing tourism to the area, which can benefit nearby businesses. This project will also greatly benefit the mining companies, which have to fulfill their requirement to reclaim the areas which they have mined. So what needs to happen in order for this project to be successful? The success criteria are as follows. Proper authorization for this site to be accessed and utilized must be received. This will involve discussions with the state government as well as the companies that control the property. There is also a need for initial funding for the project. Some funding was previously put aside for reclamation of mining sites. However, there are some current legal battles between conservation organizations and the West Virginia Department of Environmental Protection, which could tie up this money. The next requirement is that this site be advertised properly, so awareness of the project and of the mining site being a destination for tourism so it doesn't fail. Next, there will need to be research done on the soil on the site to ensure any reclamation and reforestation efforts are successful. This will require additional funding, but there is a possibility that this research could be conducted by large universities such as West Virginia University or Marshall University. If access and utilization of this property is granted, there's a possibility that the universities and researchers could see this as a great opportunity and funding would be provided by the schools. Finally, after the research is conducted, it's imperative that proper vegetation is used to minimize runoff from the site to the waterways. Here are the references used in researching of this topic. Thank you for watching.